My brother's voice trembled, a tone I'd never heard in 20 years of him wearing a badge. "Where are you right now?" I told him I was home, with my wife, with our little boy. There was a pause, then a whisper. "Lock every door and window right now. Don't tell your wife why." Something in me froze. "What's going on?" I asked. He hesitated. I could hear muffled radios, the chaos of a scene behind him. Then, "We just got a call about your wife. We're on our way." The line went dead. I stared at the phone, then at her. She stood in the kitchen, drying her hands, smiling like everything was normal. The clock ticked. My son laughed from the living room. But my brother's voice wouldn't stop echoing. "Don't tell your wife why." That was the moment the world quietly split in two, before and after that call. I locked the doors, slowly, quietly. She asked why. I smiled, lied, said the police had warned about a break-in nearby. Her laugh was soft, nervous. "You're scaring me." I said nothing, just stared at her reflection in the window. It felt like I was looking at a stranger pretending to be my wife. When my brother arrived 20 minutes later, his uniform was soaked from rain. His eyes darted toward her, then back to me. "Can we talk outside?" We stood under the porch light. His voice was low. "Someone called the station tonight. They claimed your wife isn't who she says she is. The details were specific, disturbing." I waited, my pulse steady. He went on. "We traced the call. It came from a missing persons case, from another state. The woman reported missing 5 years ago. Same name, same face." I remember looking at the living room through the window. She was holding our son, smiling. And for the first time, I didn't feel safe in my own house. The next few days, I played along. I went to work, came home on time, kissed her cheek, ate her food, slept beside her. But inside, everything had shifted. I watched her, every detail. The way she avoided certain news channels, how she flinched when the doorbell rang, how her phone was always face down. I searched records when she slept, cross-referenced photos, names. There she was, the missing woman, a dead fiancé, a sealed case. The police file mentioned one more thing: another man, found buried behind a rental cabin, never identified. She had disappeared after that, reappeared 2 years later, as my wife. It made sense now, the faint scars on her wrist, her refusal to talk about her past, the way she cried in her sleep but never explained why. At first, I told myself there must be a mistake, that maybe my brother was wrong. But denial is a soft, temporary lie. Truth, it moves quietly. It doesn't stop. So I started collecting my own evidence. Her DNA from a toothbrush, her phone's backup files, a contact saved under a fake name, Evan. The same name from the police file, the one who died. When the lab report came back, I didn't open it immediately. I just stared at the envelope for a long time. Once I did, it only confirmed what I already knew. She wasn't who she claimed to be. Her real name wasn't even close. That night, I sat across from her at dinner. Our son had gone to bed. The rain was falling again, same as the night of the call. I set the report between us. Her eyes moved from it to me. Then she understood. "I can explain," she whispered. I said nothing. She reached out, trembling. "I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted a normal life." I watched her break in silence. Tears, apologies. I didn't shout. I didn't comfort. When the truth finally arrives, noise feels unnecessary. The next morning, she woke to an empty house. I'd already packed our son's things. The car was loaded. On the kitchen counter, I left a single note beside the report. "You can stop pretending now. The police will find you where I did." She called me 17 times. Then my brother called. "You did the right thing," he said quietly. I didn't feel relief, just distance. from the woman I loved, from the life I thought I had, from everything that once felt true. It's been 6 months. She's awaiting trial under her real name. Sometimes the reporters call me for comment. I never respond. People ask how I didn't know, how someone could live a double life under the same roof. But deception isn't loud. It's soft, familiar. It wears your favorite shirt and kisses you goodnight. My brother still visits sometimes. He says I seem calm. I tell him, calm is just what happens when there's nothing left to lose. At night, I still hear her voice sometimes, whispering my name, like a memory that refuses to die. I let it echo for a while. Then I remind myself, the woman I loved never existed. She taught me one thing before she left. Evil doesn't always knock. Sometimes it cooks dinner with you.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.